Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of my tutorial. In this episode we will cover the shading and rendering. I will provide every link what you will need to complete this tutorial, down in the description. The shading part might be a bit complicated at first, but bear with me, it's really easy. So let's jump right into it. First, we have to set up our lighting system. As you can see, we don't have any light in our scene. Go to the World Properties, and click the icon next to Color. Choose Environment Texture. Now open the Concrete HDRI texture. You can find the link down in the description. This texture will provide realistic lighting. In the render settings you can enable transparent, so the texture is not visible anymore, but still giving us the light information. Choose Cycles Render for more realistic looking. Set the render samples to 512 and the viewport samples to 10, and enable denoising. You can also make transparent the ground plane, by enabling Shadow Catcher. This way only the shadows will be visible on the plane. I set my device to GPU because it's faster on my computer. Enable Freestyle for those good-looking outlines when rendering. Set the value to 0.4 pixels. You can also play with the look under Color Management. Now, let's go to the Shading tab. Select the roof and create a new material. Name it to Base Material. Go to Edit, Preferences, and in Add-ons menu. Type Node into the search bar. Enable the Node Wrangler add-on. Click on the principled node, and press Ctrl T. Open the Color Gradient texture. This will be the color information to our shader. Select everything, except the plane, and copy the material from the roof to every object with Ctrl L, and link materials. Note that you have to select the roof lastly for this to work. Looks weird now, but don't worry. Let's go into Front View, select everything with A, go into Edit mode, and in Face Selection select every faces. Press U, and select Project from View. Go into the UV editing panel. Select everything with A, and scale them down so they can fit in one color gradient. You can move the UV map with G. As you can see, all of the objects share the same material, but via UV layout, we can color the objects as we want. Select objects with L. Select the roof only with L, and move its UV island to any color you want. If you want to use a gradient color, simply scale it on the Y-axis. It's that simple. Now, select the objects, go into edit mode, and color the objects one by one, until you satisfied. If you can't find the UV island, make sure you select all the faces in edit mode. I am selecting all the different parts with L, which will be the same color. Since we are using mirror modifier, selecting the base object is enough. Selecting all the same colored planks again. Go into edit mode, select all the faces with A, and move the islands to a brownish color. If you don't want gradient, press M and merge the islands at the center so it becomes an orange dot. Continue with the lamppost. Select the tree, go into edit mode, and select the upper part with L. Scale it on the Y-axis to get a nice gradient color. Now select the trunk, and get a brown color. Same process with the bushes. Let's go back to the Shading tab. Set the specular to 0.3. As you can see, all the objects share the same material. With Shift A, add a glossy node, and a mix shader node. Join them together. Set the roughness to 0.6, and choose a darker yellow tone. Select the metal part, and click on New Material. Rename it to Base Metal. Set Metallic to 0.7, and copy the material to the other parts with Ctrl L. In Edit mode, select everything, and choose a color in the UV Edit panel. We will add a second material slot to the lamp. Select the lamp, and click on the plus icon. Press New, and name it to Emission. Select Emission instead of Principled BSDF. Select the middle faces, and click Assign. Set the strength value to 8, and choose some strong orange color. Give this emission material to the windows as well. Select the window, press on New Slot, choose the emission, select the glass with L, and press Assign. We are basically done with the coloring. I find the environment texture strength a bit low, so I set it to 1.3. For the lamp and windows to glow, go to the Compositing tab, enable Use Nodes, and add a glare node with Shift-A. Set it to Fog Glow. You can set the render resolution here as you want. Render the image. This is the final render. From here you can create any background in a different software, or here in Blender as well. Save your image. To set a background I used Autodesk Sketchbook, which is also a free program. I have deleted the shadow catcher's outline, added a new layer, and created some gradient background. If you want to create a background in Blender, disable the shadow catcher option on the plane, and scale it up. Give the plane a new material, and play with the values in different colors. If you are done, hit render, and don't forget to save your image. Thank you so much if you watched this tutorial to the end. I really hope that you could learn something from this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. If you have created your version, please send it to me in email or on Instagram. You can find my addresses in the description down below. See you guys in the next one.